Hey guys, so happened upon this. And yes, I know I'm doing another video on this topic. I don't want to make it seem like I'm milking it or anything, but I mean, this apology, man. I mean, this is just a bunch of horse shit right here. But basically, he released an apology on fucking Tumblr of all places. I would think if you're in a situation like this, the first place you'd want to go to, if you're in a situation like Matt's, the first place you'd want to release an apology is on your actual main channel, which he hasn't done, by the way. But yeah, I mean, he released this apology on his Tumblr. Again, of all places, fucking Tumblr. And so we're just going to go through this, and I'm just going to comment on some things here. So, alright, let's just start with this. Hi everyone, I want to begin by saying that I appreciate your patience with my silence these past few days. Okay, well, first of all, it would have been a lot better for you if you had just, like, stayed silent completely on your channel and not, like, started uploading videos like nothing ever happened. Like, it would have been better if you had just, like, not uploaded videos at all, taken, like, a few weeks, and then finally uploaded a video where you apologize to, first of all, to your fans, because I think you owe it to them. You owe a big apology to your fans who you've let down, or the fans that you have left anyways after this. I also think you owe an apology to all the YouTubers that you censored and flagged, and I also think you owe it to the people who you threw under the bus, people who have depression or mental illness, because that's what you did. Okay, by using that as an excuse, you spit in all their faces. Well, let's continue. I wanted to take some time to reflect on the situation before making a public statement. Something tells me that you really haven't done a lot of reflecting, Matt. I think what you've been doing is trying to save face and do damage control. But whatever. Give me a second here. Alright, let's see if this is possible or not. Apparently my phone is about to die. Alright. Alright, let's get back to this. Sorry about that, I had to plug my phone in because I just got an update that's got 10%, so I don't want it to die right here, but yeah, I mean, I don't think you've really done a lot of reflect. I don't like it when YouTubers like do that, like when they're in the situations. Like, there's been other times where like Sean's View Entertainment or someone who gets caught. I mean, they say that they've done a lot of reflecting, and it's like, it doesn't. You get caught and like you do a reflecting. Like, it doesn't just like reflecting. To me, in my opinion, doing reflecting is like over a long period of time, not just over a day or two. Okay, so moving on from that. First things first, I'd like to apologize for the videos I reported for bullying and harassment. It was wrong of me to do. I made a human error, and I deeply regret my actions. Well, first of all, I think you just regret that you got caught. Second of all, I'd like to you need to, if you haven't done so already, you need to email or send a message or whoever to everyone you flagged, everyone you false flagged or censored. You owe an apology, and a direct apology to all of them. And you again, you need to upload an apology to your main channel, which you haven't done. Again, you owe it to all those people that I just mentioned. And you made a human error. Oh, I've made errors, as you said on the kill stream. Dude, look, a human error, maybe if you had done this like once, maybe twice, and then you realize, you know what, this isn't right, I'm not going to do this anymore, this was a mistake. No, you made a calculated effort over a wide span of time to do the same thing over and over and over again. It wasn't just a mistake or a human error. Okay, it goes a lot deeper than that. Okay, it was intentional, it was calculated, it was all of those things. It wasn't just a simple mistake. But, I mean, it's better than nothing, I guess. There is no excuse for reporting critical videos. YouTube is a space that is for all sorts of expressions, and being critical of someone you disagree with is probably the most important form of expression the platform allows. I do believe in free speech. No, you don't. No, you don't. If you believed in free speech, you wouldn't have done what you did. and free expression and my actions were absolutely antithetical to my core principles. I am remorseful for that decision. Alright, look, those are not your core principles. Let's just get that out of the way with. If those were really your core principles, you would not have done what you did. You would not have censored people online who were slightly critical of you. Maybe those are the principles that you like publicly said that you were for, but deep down inside, like who you are as an actual person, no, those are not your actual core principles. Something tells me you don't really have a lot of principles in general. Alright, scroll down here. I would like to also address the accusations that I have been leading a mass flagging campaign against all critical commentary of me. This is simply false. Okay, no one's, I mean, so there was a stream where they addressed his apology. I think it was Ranting Monkey. I wish they would have addressed this part, but they didn't. So, you say that you didn't lead a flagging campaign. Now, true, you didn't tell your fans to go out and flag videos that were critical of you or anything like that. But there was definitely a flagging campaign. It was a campaign of one. You, Matt. That's exactly what you did. How can you say that that's false? That's exactly what you did. Again, it was a flagging campaign of one, yourself, and you flagged videos that were critical of you or that made fun of you. You fucking liar. Maybe it wasn't a flagging campaign per se, but it wasn't far from that. Many of you have been asking if I plan to quit YouTube, and I do not. So you can flounder even more on YouTube, I guess. Those subs that are leaving don't lie. This is my home. I know I love what I do, and I love that I get to do it every day. My mistakes are mine to own, which you're not really owning them very well. And also, you might want to think about getting a day job or something, because this YouTube thing, something tells me it's going to go down the drain pretty soon. And going forward, all I can do is work very hard to be a better person, which is exactly what I am doing. Work very hard to be. Since when have you been working very hard to be a better person? Is it just because you got caught? Ever since you got caught, you're working hard to be a better person? That doesn't happen in the span of a few days. That happens over the span of years. Talk is cheap. Okay, action is the real deal. And I think that if you actually meant any of this, you wouldn't be uploading videos like nothing ever happened. And you, again, for the 1,000th time, you'd upload an actual apology to your main channel. And I don't see an apology in here for the people that you threw under the bus with depression and mental illness. Okay. I understand that my decision to report those videos for harassment and bullying has given many reason to lose their trust in me. Yeah, it's an understatement. All I can do is work hard to regain that trust. It will be a long road, but one that I am prepared to travel. So, again, I think that the best way you could go about that is by just not uploading videos to your channel for a while. Maybe take a break for a few weeks, maybe even a month, and then come back with an apology. But you didn't do that, so... But it's not too late. I mean, you could still take a break and then come back. It might seem a little more genuine then. Thank you to all my friends, family, and subscribers. Yeah. Okay, so that was basically his apology. So I think this apology is just. I think it's a bullshit apology. I mean, it's something. I'll give him that. It's at least something. I'm not gonna. I mean, I guess I don't know what I was expecting, but I mean, it's something at least. But there's a lot. And someone else pointed this out. There's a lot here that he isn't saying. I mean, he says a lot of. It sounds good, but there's a lot that he's not saying. You know, and I don't know if he's actually going to apologize directly to these people that he flagged, or if he has already. I don't know. There's no way of knowing. You know, I mean, that's him. That's his thing to do. But. Yeah, I mean, I think the best thing he can do if he wants to save this at all, again, is to just take a break, step away from YouTube, maybe even go out, like I said, get a day job, whatever, just, even if it's just, you know, I don't know, even if it's just stocking shelves somewhere, just go out, get a day job, make some money on the side, so you have something to fall back on at least, and take a break, and then come back after like a month or so, and maybe then people will be more inclined to believe you and everything. But so yeah, that's MundaneMatt's apology, and those are kind of my thoughts on it. So I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. So yeah, so peace and have a good day.